Hey YouTube, it's Jen.
And Brad.
And we're here for our weekly weigh-in. And as always, we'll start with the numbers. I am 5 feet 4 inches tall. Started this journey at 262 pounds in December of 2012. Last week, I was 178.2. This week, I am 177.8 for a 0.4 pound loss.
Very nice.
And an 84.2 pound overall, I believe. So there you have it. And I know you all are very jealous. You wish you had a zit taking up the left side of your, or right side of your face. Okay, good.
6 feet tall, starting weight 320. Last week 223.6. This week 225.2 for a 1.6 pound gain.
Okay. So we are here. And so Brad has decided, or he told me this morning, that he has a new plan set in motion, but he wouldn't tell me till we got on video. So
yes.
I'm waiting to hear.
So I basically have just been steadily going up each week after each week after each week. Whether last week I was like, oh, I committed and I was doing great, and then I lost 0.2. To this week we went out of town and I didn't commit to anything and I gained 1.6.
But you weren't. You and I ate the same badness, so it's very confusing, but go ahead.
So I decided, what do we keep telling people was the best thing you can do?
Tracking.
So I started tracking again. So I downloaded MyFitnessPal onto my work phone.
Okay.
So now I have it. And starting this morning, I tracked everything I had.
That is the best thing I could have ever heard from you.
Yep. So I tracked my the lunch I brought. So I had cherries and my Stouffer's. Tracked all that. That's the only thing I had to eat today. Tracked my waters. And then so I knew ahead of time how many calories I'd be consuming if I ate my entire dinner.
Okay, but here's the thing. How many calories did you have before you got home for dinner?
Before I got home for dinner, approximately 500 and change.
Okay, and how many calories do you give yourself for a day?
1,920.
Okay, if you only eat 500, that doesn't mean you should come home and eat 1,400.
I understand.
I mean, no meal should really be...
Yeah, that meal was going to be about 860 calories.
What did that meal consist of?
2 cups white rice, 10 ounces of chicken hearts, and then... So this is everything that went into it, if I were to eat the entire thing. 10 ounces chicken hearts, 3 packets of duck sauce, 1 packet of soy sauce.
But don't you think, as a lap bander, 2 cups of rice and 10 ounces of chicken
but
is...
that's why what I like to do is I put in the entire thing, even though I'm not going to eat it all, to say, what would my worst case calorie scenario be?
But I love you.
Mm-hmm.
But had you not just PB'd 3 spoons in,
Mm-hmm.
I believe you would have eaten...
But I know I wasn't going to.
But then why do you... I guess why do you...
Because I'd rather just show...
No, why do you put it all in the bowl, though, that you're
Oh.
eating out of? Why don't you give yourself a lap band portion and then see how you feel after 15 minutes after eating it? I mean, it very much worried me because pre-lap band, we have this Red Bull, this lovely...
It was your pasta bowl.
Yes, it was my pasta bowl, and let me tell you, that pasta bowl would contain 4 servings of noodles, and then filled kind of like in a mound on top with meat sauce. And that was my go-to. I'm stressed out, let me carb load. And I would eat that, and that made me happy. I have not used... If I've used that bowl at all, it might have been for some wonton soup broth, just because, you know, for spooning purposes, because it's wine. But it's not... I don't eat pasta anymore, but if I was eating pasta, there's no way I could eat that amount. Because I would die. Not because of quantity. So it very much concerns me that lately he's been eating dinners and he's using our very big, shallow white bowls and our big Red Bull. And the fact that even if I understand he doesn't eat hardly anything during the day because he's too busy and he can't stop to eat, but that doesn't mean to eat all your calories.
I understand that.
I understand, but you've been eating like that, and that just makes me worried. And I don't think you should get a fill because you have been PBing, and...
I wasn't planning on getting a fill. That's why I figured I would start tracking so I could actually see what's going on.
Okay. Don't get mad at me. I wanted to do this off camera.
No, I understand that, but if, based on MyFitnessPal saying, if I eat these number of calories, don't take into account exercise, you will lose X amount of pounds per week. Whether I eat, and this is Jen philosophy, whether I eat 3 candy bars to get my calories or I eat 15 pounds of celery, it shouldn't matter.
But since we are lap banders,
Correct.
if you've only eaten a cherry all day, I don't think you should have 1,900 calories at one meal. I feel like it should be...
I understand what you think it should be.
No, I'm talking about from your lap band perspective. I
Yes.
wouldn't want you hurting our...
No, I got you. So if I had a piece of food this big that had 1,900 calories in it, would that offend you as much?
Kind of, because
Okay.
we're lap banders. We shouldn't be eating a piece of food that's 1,900 calories. I
But
mean,
if
I would
it's
hope
within,
if we're eating
but
19...
if it's within your food, if it's within your calorie allowance for the day, though, why does it matter?
Because I feel like we have a lap band to help us control our hunger. And clearly you're able to do that during the day, so to come home and reward yourself and kind of like...
I'm not rewarding myself, though.
I don't mean it that way. I feel like you've been very stressed on this project.
Okay.
And you come home and you're exhausted and you're doing what I would do pre-lap band. I come home and the one bit of joy I got was eating my carbs. I turn on TV and I'd eat my carbs, and for that 20 minutes it was just calm and relaxing and I numbed myself.
Okay, but here's the thing. I don't have a choice as to really the time I'm eating dinner. Okay?
Okay?
Because I work out after work, so I'm getting home at a certain time that I can't really control that. The part I'm looking to control now is before I wasn't measuring the number of calories in the food I was eating.
Okay, but here's the thing. Number one, at work, you just need to make time to take 10 minutes to
I do eat lunch every day.
Okay, well then I guess I just don't see why eating a huge dinner, the timing of it doesn't make a difference. It's just that okay, I'm sorry. I just feel like if you have 1,000 calories left, you probably shouldn't use them all on a meal. A meal probably shouldn't exceed, I don't know. I mean, obviously, if you go to a restaurant, meals are going to exceed because...
But let me ask you a question, oh hypocrite of hypocrites.
Okay.
Are you tracking what you eat? No, so you don't even really know how many calories are going into what you're eating.
I can tell you every day I'm eating the same thing. I have an 80-calorie coffee for breakfast because I have an 80-calorie...
I'm asking that. For dinner, tonight, on which you PB'd.
Because it was reheated.
Finger pointer. Did you go on that company's website and look up how many calories are in a cheeseburger?
No, but I will assume worst case scenario 600.
Why are you assuming 600? It could be 900 for all you know.
Okay, I have looked on the company's website, and
Okay.
it gives it with a bun, and the bun is huge, and I figure okay, here. So let's count my calories and how much.
But that's not what we're getting into. We're getting into you think because a meal shouldn't exceed X number of
no,
calories.
okay. Then let me rephrase that. I guess it should X number of calories / portion size
Okay.
/ like I guess number one, 2 cups of rice should not be.
I understand. And like I said, there was not a plan. Fine, I could have just scooped out 2 spoonfuls and that would have been fine.
Okay.
Is that what you're saying? Or
I guess I'm saying in the very beginning, you wouldn't have been eating rice, or you would eat minimal. Like if it was sushi, you would eat rice.
Right.
But you wouldn't just eat rice.
Mhm.
And now you're going out and you're buying the rice to eat with dinner. And I guess that just is everybody enjoying us having an argument on?
But I guess I feel like you can't have it always, Jen. Either you're like, oh, you're tracking, that's great, or you're like, oh, but you need to eat this instead, or you need to.
Why can't it be both? Shouldn't you be tracking and trying to eat?
Yes, and I understand that, but if the tracking part is the important part, and that's what I'm doing, then regardless if I'm eating a wafer thin thing that has 10,000 calories in it, if that's how many calories I get in a day,
Okay, fine.
I'm
I just think that in addition to counting our calories.
okay. Well, how about this? Let me just start here.
Okay.
Okay.
I worry about. I had to have vision surgery. I don't want that.
I understand that.
Okay.
I'm not you. You keep doing the thing where you're projecting your stuff onto me.
That's absolutely true.
So
I
stop.
very much worry. Okay.
Keep going.
Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I got nothing else.
So I guess we will see you next week. If I'm not here, can somebody...
Don't be like that. Now you're being ridiculous.
I'm trying to lighten the situation. I did talk to Nikki Hona today, and she's going to text us when she's here. Hopefully we're going to be able to see her that Saturday or Sunday. And Ginger, I love you. Thank you for your WhatsApp. I didn't WhatsApp you back because I was driving, but I love you, girl. And I guess that's it. So we will see you all next week. We hope you all are big losers, kick some fat's asses, and we love your faces. And I hope I get to see you all next week.